Hey, 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 it's your girl Dre, and welcome back to another episode of She Reset. Now, let me say this from the start. This is not a soft story. This is not a fairy tale. This is not even the polished afterglow. This is the story of the woman who got tired of waiting, tired of bending, tired of betraying herself quietly in the name of loyalty, in the name of love, tired of finally having someone take your dream seriously and support it, tired of being put off to the side, tired of those things that no longer serve her. This is the story of a woman who finally, fully, without apology, chose herself. If you ever looked around your life and wondered, how did I become everything for everyone and still feel like I'm nothing to myself? Then this is one. This one's for you. Let me take you back to the woman I used to be. The woman who said yes while her body screamed no. The woman who was always the one people called. My grandparents used to have a little funny inside joke, and they would be like, Dre did it. I would be in another country, another state, and there in Los Angeles, California, and something went wrong or something went right or they needed something. Dre will do it. And I did. I was the person that people called, the one that you could rely on. But who no one really saw? No one really saw me. She was the go-to, the strong one, the fix-it girl. She was dependable, loyal, and consistent. She was safe. And yet, she was weak, shrink, quiet. Every day, she gave pieces of herself away like offerings, hoping someone would notice, hoping someone would love her enough to say, you don't have to keep doing this. You can rest now. But no one ever did because she trained them to need her, but never see her. The way people treat us is the way that we train them to treat us. We don't do it intentionally. We do it in everyday little things that we do, that we say, that we forgive, that we allow. We train. And in doing that, you know what? You know what's wild? She thought she was loved, but she was being used. And the moment she stopped performing, the phone stopped ringing, the invitation stopped coming, the applause went quiet because what they loved was her silence. What they loved was her silence, not her soul. There's a sacred moment. It doesn't come with lightning. It doesn't come with a screaming. It doesn't come with a whisper. It's almost like a divine connection, a reflection, a cracked open truth. Mine came on a Tuesday. While I was brushing my teeth, still half asleep, I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize the woman looking back. Her eyes were tired with black underneath, raccoon eyes. Her mouth was tight, her light was dim. and I whispered to myself, not in anger, not in fear, but in pure truth. And that whisper, that was my soul saying, it's time. Time to stop waiting. Time to stop begging for people to see me. Stop begging for people to give me reciprocity. Stop begging to be celebrated. Stop begging to be seen. And time to stop apologizing for needing me. The day I chose myself, I didn't scream, I whispered. And the whisper was told. I wish I could say that choosing myself felt powerful right away, but it didn't. It felt like grief for people who would walk away, grief for the roles I have to let go of, grief for the woman who worked so hard to keep everything and everyone together, even while she was falling apart. I cried, I took baths, I prayed, I lit candles, incense, said my mantras, I screamed in the pillow. I wanted to text people who hurt me, not to reconnect, but just to say, you didn't see me, and it almost killed me. But I did because I realized they weren't supposed to see me. I was supposed to see. That's the shift. When you stop trying to get people to value you and you say, I'm enough. Even if no one claps for me, I'm clapping for me. Choosing yourself feels like grief until it feels like God. Let me be real. Once you choose yourself, you're no longer available for certain things. You're no longer available for being ignored, for being breadcrumbed, for accepting the bare minimum, accepting that no one has the curiosity of you, but you have the curiosity of everybody else. You're no longer available for being the emotional dumpster for everybody else's trauma. You sit up there and you listen to everybody in their trauma, how they feel, all their emotions, everything that they want to dump on you, and you take it and you give your advice, and or you just listen. You're not available for inconsistent friendship, one-sided love, performative peace. You stop explaining your worth. Stop shrinking to fit. Because a lot of us, and we hate to admit it, and probably we don't even know that we do it, but we get into these situations where we give and give and give until we can't give anything else. And then people say, oh, she just wants it her way or no way. But what they didn't see is that you gave everything and all you wanted was reciprocity. And in order to get a glimmer of that, you had to shrink yourself. You had to not cuss people out. You had to be quiet. Stop explaining to them that I don't want it my way. I just want you to love me back the same way I love you. Then you start walking different. You speak slower. You protect your rest. And I realized going through social media and everything else that rest is a privilege, especially for Black women. Rest is revolutionary. You know, people look at you resting and be like, "She lazy. Don't do it." I'm not an early morning person, but somehow that equated to lazy. No, 'cause what they didn't see is me being up to 2, 3 in the morning, wondering and worrying and trying to put everything together and making sure that their life was right when they woke up early in the morning. But then I decided to rest. Slow morning, waking up when my body wanted to wake up and not forcing myself to wake up. But protecting your rest, that is revolutionary. And I am so glad that the year 2025, all Black women said, we're resting. Okay, 92% said we're resting. And boy, did people get mad. People got mad that we was like, we are resting. This your fight. Go ahead, fight. We on the sideline. People got mad on social media. They are, where the Black people at? Resting. It's almost like we're not allowed to. They've been resting for centuries, but now they got to do the work, and it's not. They don't like. They don't like it. They want us to organize to fight for the stuff that they voted for, even though we told them not to do it. That's enough. To protect your rest. You answer when it aligns, not when it's expected. And people will not like it. That's a and the people out there are not liking it that we're choosing ourselves because they were never in love with you. They were in love with the version of you who abandoned herself for them. I'm no longer available for pain dressed up as love. You love me. Why does it hurt? Why is it wrapped up in disappointment, grief, pain, and being ignored? That's not the love that I want. There's this belief, especially for strong women, that we've suffered. We have to stay in that identity. Like healing is a betrayal of the version of us that struggle. So listen to me closely. You don't know. You don't owe anyone the version of you that stays silent. You are allowed to be new, to reset, to realign, to change your mind, to no longer accepting the bare minimum, to only accept the love that you want. You're allowed to be strong. You're allowed to reset again and again and again and again and again without regret and without guilt. I've pivoted so many times in my life. People be like, "What you do now?" I thought you I was in the music business. I flipped that to customer service manager. I flipped that. Was director of HR. I flipped that and was a doula, massage therapist. You can reset again and again and again. You can move from state to state, to country to country. You can reset. And don't worry about people saying, "Oh, where you live at again?" Don't worry about it. I've moved so many times. People be like, "Oh, where you at? You in Virginia, Maryland? Where you at? Houston?" No. Mm-mm. They might not understand your evolution, Let them go. Let them misunderstand you. Let them mourn the version of you who always said yes. That woman is gone. And the woman who replaced her, she ain't sorry. She is unapologetically herself. You don't owe the world the version of you that's but you do owe yourself the version of you that you love. I want to talk directly to you right now. Yes, you, the one listening with a lump in her throat, the one who's been playing the role so well, even she started believing it. I see, and I know you're tired. So let me ask, what are you abandoning yourself in the name of? Did you give up your hobby? Did you give up the music you like? Did you give up the movies you like? Did you give up the food? Did you even give up your trust? I went to a dancing class with one of my girlfriends to learn a line dance. When I finished that class with her, I thought to myself, damn, I don't have no hobby. I used to have hobbies. Now I don't have none. I love, I was the one who used to, when I was younger, watch videos all the time, music videos, and I would learn all the choreography. Love it. And I love watching it. But I didn't do that. I need to start. What's the truth that you're swallowing? I was very hurt by someone very close to me, and I wanted to tell them exactly how I. My delivery is not always the right way, but I wanted to get this out because it was really bothering. And when I told people that I was going to do this at this family event, people said, don't just enjoy the reason why we're there, just enjoy the time that we're there. Don't do that. Don't spoil it for everybody. And in my heart, I'm just like, what about me? Like I was hurt very badly, and I don't see this person all the time. And it wasn't a, a conversation that you would have over the phone. It was something that needed to be direct in person. And they told me no. Now the old me would have been like, fuck you, I'm gonna say what I gotta say, what I gotta say, and how I'm safe. But I'm evolving. And so I took that advice. But when I left, I think I hurt myself in it even more because I didn't take the opportunity to do what my heart said to do. And now it's to let that person know that they hurt. And I was willing that after I said that we would never speak again, but at least I got my peace. What version of you are you pretending to be? Because you're scared that no one will love the real you. Who is the real guy? Am I that person that fights for everybody, but secretly wants people to fight for me? Am I the person that plans everybody's birthdays, baby showers, and everything else and wants them to plan one for me? Am I that love birthday person that makes Everybody's birthday is a big deal, but no one makes it through. I plan my trip, I plan my birthday, I plan my own surprise birthday party at 35. Come on now. I want you to write that down. And then I want you to do one, this one, that says, I choose me. Even if it's messy, even if it's scary, even if nobody claps, you clap for you. You don't need to be loud to reclaim your power. You just need to stop abandoning you. Find love yourself more. If your girlfriend, sister, mother, brother, cousin, anybody came to you and said, such and such is doing this, and doing this, you'd be like, oh, wow, let's go. Let's go get it. Baseball bat ready. Well, at least, but would you do it for you? You gotta love yourself more, even when nobody else does. Take a look at you in the mirror. Love that extra cushion you got. Love those missing teeth. Love your brain, your soul, your heart, your womb. You have to say to yourself, I love me more. And it's okay. Be unapologetic. If you don't love you, you can't get love from anyone else. This episode, this wasn't about self-help. It was about self-honor. You have always been worth. You've just been waiting for permission. So let me say this clearly. Permission granted to live, to rest, speak, to love, to respect. Say it with I choose me first. Not because I'm angry, not because I'm bitter, because I'm ready. Think of the song by India Arie, I Am Ready for Love. Sing that to yourself. Whew. That's it, love. Until next time, choose you over and over again. No apology, no explanation, just truth. If you can't be honest with yourself, then who can you be honest with? And at the end of the day, you have to choose you first. So make sure you subscribe, like, um, drop your comments in the comment section. Let's start a discourse. Let's talk about it. Let's create this community, this movement. SheReset. This is a global movement. We are really out here creating a tribe for women. And again, until next time, I love you first. I'm your host, Dre, and I'll see you next time.